Hello everyone, welcome back to Ayurveda. I'm Doctor Kavya Vasudev and you're watching the new lecture series on Samhitaadhyayan1. We have started with the topics of Introduction to Samhita. If you have not watched those videos, please do check it out from our YouTube channel Ayurveda. We have started with the topic of Anubandha chatushtaya. We have seen that in the Vedanta Darshana, the four factors which are told as Anubandha chatushtaya are Adhikari, Vishaya, Sambandha and Prayojana. And as per Chakrapani Tika of Charaka Samhita, it has been explained as Abhidana, Abhideya, Sambandha and Prayojana. In the previous video, we have seen the qualities of Adhikari or Abhidana, that is the person who is capable of studying a Shastra. And in today's video, we will be discussing the properties of Vishaya, Sambandha and Prayojana. So what is Vishaya? According to the Vedanta Darshana, it has been mentioned that the subject matter which is to be dealt with is considered to be Vishaya. Vedanta Darshana deals with two aspects mainly, that is the Brahma and Jiva. So that knowledge of getting or the knowledge of Brahma and Jiva is considered to be Vishaya as per the Vedanta Darshana. And a person who is capable of studying some science is considered to be Adhikari, and this Adhikari has to analyze the Vishaya, that is the subject what he is going to study or understand in various aspects, that is Karma Guruta and Lakhuta, that is the weightage of that particular subject matter, Karma Bhala. What is the purpose or what is the benefit what we will be obtaining? Anubandha, what is its associated things or what is the relation with some other aspects? Desha and Kalajnana. So these are the various factors a person has to analyze related to the Vishaya or the subject matter. So if we consider the Samhitas, we can see that Abhideya Bhalajnana Virahas Timidodyamaha, that is the subject matter or aim to achieve is considered to be Vishya. That is what we have to achieve, what we have to study, what is the purpose, that is considered to be the Vishaya. So the selection of a Tantra or a Shastra based on its Tantra Guna and Tantra Dosha is considered to be Vishya. That is, the Shastra has to be selected. So in Charaka Samhita Vimanasthana, it has been mentioned how we have to identify a student or a Shishya. The same way they have given the Shastra Gunas or the Tantra Gunas has been explained. That is, based on that, we have to analyze the particular Shastra or the Tantra, and we have to select whether we have to go for studying that Shastra or not. So the selection of the Tantra or a Shastra based on the Tantra Guna and Tantra Doshas can be considered under the concept of Vishaya. So we can see that the Vishayas of Ayurveda in different aspects. One aspect we can say that the definition of Ayurveda has been explained as Hita Hitam, Sukham Dukkham, Ayustasya Hita Hitam, Manam cha tacha yatroktam Ayurveda sa uchyate. So the whole purpose of Ayurveda or whole thing what is being explained in this Samhitas are related to Ayurveda. That is the Hita as well as Ahita Ayu, and the Sukha as well as Asukha or Dukha Ayu, and their Mana. So these are the main points which are being covered in all of the Samhitas. So this is one of the Vishaya of Ayurveda. The Ayurveda is dealing with all these Vishayas or all these factors, that is Hita and Ahita Ayu, Sukha and Dukha Ayu, and Mana of Ayu. So that is one of the Vishaya of Ayurveda. So we have to analyze that in different aspects, that what are the things what we have to study from these aspects. What is Hitayu? What is Ahitayu? What are things we have to get it from that particular concept? Such all things comes under the Vishaya. Another one Vishaya of Ayurveda we can consider is the Trisutra. Ayurvedic concepts are being explained in the form of Trisutra. So that is another Vishaya of Ayurveda which has been explained in the textbooks. So Charaka Samhita has been explained in the form of Trisutra, that is Hetulinga Aushadhajnanam Swasthadura Parayanam Trisutram Shashwadam Punyam Bubudheyam Pitamaha. Hetu, Linga and Aushadha has been explained. From the starting Sutrasthana till the Siddhisthana, we can see the concept of this Trisutra, that is Hetu, Linga and Aushadha. All the concepts which are being explained in Charaka Samhita is being related to this Hetu, Linga, Aushadha. So that is another one Vishaya of Ayurveda. Next, if it comes to the Sushruta Samhita, it is being led on the Bija Chatushtaya. That is, there are four factors on which this whole Sushruta Samhita is being explained, that is considered to be Bija Chatushtaya. So that is again a Vishaya of Ayurveda. So this is the concept in which the matter has been explained. बीजं चिकित्सितस्य एतत् समासेन प्रकीर्तितम् एवमेतत् पुरुषो व्याधिरौषधं क्रियाकाल इति चतुष्टयं समासेन व्याख्यातम्. So Purusha, Vyadhi, Aushadha and Kriyakala. These are the 4 factors in which the whole Sushruta Samhita has been explained. From the Sutrasthana onwards, it has been explained based on these 4 factors. So whatever topics we are taking, we can fill it under either the Purusha or Vyadhi or Aushadha or the Kriyakala. So these are the different ways by which we will be understanding the Vishaya. That is the different concepts which are explained. Like if we take Ayurveda itself, we have different types of Vishayas. So such different concepts which are being explained is considered to be the Vishaya. Next, moving with the next point, that is the prayojana. Prayojana means the purpose or the end result what we are getting or the benefit we are attaining at the end is considered to be the prayojana. So we have done something, that is adhikari has got the capacity to study something. He has chosen his vishaya. There is a vishaya for his study purpose and he has studied something, and at the last what he gets or what he achieved, that is considered to be the prayojana. Or what is the benefit of studying this, or what is the benefit of understanding a particular vishaya by an adhikari. So that is considered to be prayojana. The end result is considered to be prayojana. The benefit what a person is achieving is considered to be prayojana. So 2 types of prayojana can be considered, that is Parama Prayojana and Avantara Prayojana. The ultimate aim or the ultimate purpose what we are achieving, that is considered to be the Parama Prayojana, and the associated or the other benefits what we are getting in between, that is considered to be Avantara Prayojana. Like for example, if we consider in the Vedanta Darshana's aspects, attaining the moksha is considered to be the Parama Prayojana, and the other like Sukha what we are getting in the life, that is considered to be Avantara Prayojana. So few examples of this Parama Prayojana and Avantara Prayojana can be seen. If we see the plantain thing, we can see that mainly we plant for the fruit from that is the bananas or the plantain fruit. That is the Parama Prayojana for what we are doing that particular work. And the other things what we are getting, like the plantain leaf or the other edible items from which we are getting that all comes under the Avantara Prayojana. That is the other benefits what we are obtaining from that. The same way the coconut, it is the Parama Prayojana we are getting from that particular tree, whereas the other thing, the leaf, the coconut shell, the fiber, the such all the other things are the Avantara Prayojana we are getting from that. If we consider the traveling, the ultimate destination is the Parama Prayojana. On the traveling, what all experiences we are getting, what all memories we are getting, that all comes under the Avantara Prayojana. Same way, exams. Ultimate aim is to pass the exams or score good marks in the exams, but what knowledge we are obtaining in that particular journey, that is considered to be the Avantara Prayojana. So Prayojana is of 2 types, that is Parama Prayojana and Avantara Prayojana. That is the ultimate result what we are getting, or for that particular result we will be performing some actions, that is considered to be Parama Prayojana. And during that particular journey, what are the benefits we are obtaining, that is considered to be Avantara Prayojana. So if we consider this prayojana in terms of Ayurvedic science, we can see that Dhatu Samya Kriya Chokta Tantrasya Asya Prayojanam. So in the first chapter of Charaka Samhita Sutrasthana, it has been explained the prayojana of this tantra, that is this Charaka Samhita is Dhatu Samya Kriya. So Tantrasya Asya Prayojana is Dhatu Samya Kriya. So how to maintain the Dhatu Samyata, or how we can do the Dhatu Samya Kriya is being explained. So that is the prayojana of this tantra has been explained. And also in Charaka Samhita Sutrasthana 30th chapter, the prayojana of Ayurveda has been explained as prayojanam chasya swasthasya swasthya rakshanam, aturasya vikara prashamanam. So swasthya rakshana of the swastha as well as vikara prashamana of the atura is considered to be the prayojana of Ayurveda. So if we consider this Ayurvedic concept, we can tell that dhatu samya kriyata or swasthya rakshana of the swastha as well as the vikara prashamana of atura is considered to be the prayojana. Next, moving with the last topic of Anubandha chatushtaya, that is the sambandha. Sambandha means the relation. So if we consider the Vedanta Darshana, the relation between Brahma and Jiva is considered to be the sambandha. So what is the relation between that? How it is being connected? So how this abhidhana or the adhikari and the vishaya is connected, or how this adhikari and prayojana is being connected? So such connections between the other three factors is considered to be sambandha. So the vishaya of Vedanta Darshana is the Brahma and Jiva. So what is the relation between this Brahma and Jiva? How it is related with the adhikari, that is considered to be the sambandha. If we come to the Samhitas, in Charaka Samhita, it has been mentioned that the subject matter has to be analyzed in four aspects. That is, the Vishaya has to be analyzed in four aspects. That is, Tantra, Sthana, Adhyaya, and Prashna. That is, these four ways we have to understand a particular matter so that we will be getting the proper matter, proper grip to that particular matter will be obtained. That is Tantra, the Shastra itself. Then Sthana, the different sections in which the matters has been described. Adhyaya, the different chapters which is being explained in each sthanas. And the Prashna, that is the particular topic which is being explained in the chapter. So if we consider Charaka Samhita, if we are taking the Tantra, means the Charaka Samhita itself, then Sthana, there are different sthanas like Sutra Sthana, Nidana Sthana, Sharira Sthana, Vimana Sthana, such different sthanas are present. Then if we consider the Adhyaya, in Charaka Samhita, Sutra Sthana, the first Adhyaya or the second Adhyaya. So Dirgham Jivide Adhyaya, that is the first Adhyaya which has been explained. So that we have to understand why that particular Adhyaya has been explained in that particular sthana of the Sutra Sthana. Similarly, the Prashna, the topics which are covered in this Dirgham Jivitya Adhyaya. Why this particular topic has been explained under here. So that connections we have to understand. So if we are moving to other sthanas like Nidana Sthana, if you are considering the first chapter is the Jvara Nidana, second chapter is the Raktapita Nidana. What is the relation between that? What is the order of sequence of this particular chapter? The first is the Jvara Nidana, then comes the Raktapita Nidana, then comes the Gulma Nidana, then comes the Prameha Nidana. So what is the order of that? Why this particular details has been explained, or why this particular order has been maintained, why these sthanas are having a particular order, like the first is the Sutra Sthana, then comes the Nidana Sthana. So why that particular order? If we go to the Sutra Sthana, the Chadushkas also can be considered. Why this particular order of Chadushkas are being mentioned? First is the Bheshaja Chadushka, next is the Swastha Chadushka. So why this particular order is important? What is the relation between these each sthanas, each chapters, each topic which is being present in the chapters? So what is the connection between these? We have to understand all these things in these four aspects, that is Tantra, Sthana, Adhyaya, and Prashna. So how we have to study these topics, or how we have to analyze these things, are being explained in three aspects, that is Vakyasha, Vakyarthasha, and Ardhavayavasha. So Vakyasha means the Vakyas we have to see, like what is being explained in the Samhitas. As such, we have to understand. Vakyarthasha means some deeper we have to go, like the commentaries, such all things we may have to understand. Ardhavayavasha is we have to understand something which is being explained in the Samhitas. We have to think it, we have to analyze it, and we have to interpret it in our own way. Though that is Ardhavayavasha. So these are the three ways in which we have to analyze the Tantra, Sthana, then Adhyaya, and Prashna. So by these all analyzing, we will be able to understand what is the relation between these factors, or what is the relation between these things which are being explained, and what is the relation between these adhikari, then vishaya, and prayojana of the shastra. So that is how we have to study a particular topic. So if we consider the sambandha in relation with Ayurveda, we can say that Charaka Samhita and Ayu concept is having a sambandha. That is, the Charaka Samhita is explaining the details related to Ayu. So the first chapter itself, they have explained about the definition of Ayurveda. That is, it is dealing with Hitayu, Ahitayu, Sukhayu and Dukhayu, and what are the composition of Ayu, what are the paryayas of Ayu has been explained. So Charaka Samhita is telling about the concept of Ayu in various aspects or different sthanas in different chapters it is explained. So it can be considered as a Abhidana Abhideya Sambandha. So Abhidana is the, or we can consider Charaka Samhita as the Abhidana, and Abhideya, that is the Vishaya which is being explained throughout the Charaka Samhita, that is the Ayu. So that can be considered as the Abhidana Abhideya Sambandha. Then Dhatu Samyata and Hita Ahita Ahara Vihara Sevana can be considered as prayojana vishaya sambandha. So Dhatu Samyata is the prayojana, ultimate aim what we are getting or ultimate benefit what we are getting is the Dhatu Samyata. And it depends on the Hita Ahita Ahara Vihara Sevana. So that is the Vishya. We have to understand what Hita or Ahita Ahara or Viharas we are consuming or we are following, what we have to change, what we have to follow, such all things we have to know. So that is the Vishaya, and Prayojana is the Dhatu Samyata. So Dhatu Samyata and Hita Ahita Ahara Vihara Sevana is having a relation, that is the Prayojana and Vishaya Sambandha. And one more thing, like a person following all the instructions of Ayurveda and he is attaining the health, then that is the Abhideya Prayojana Sambandha. The person who is following this Shastra is the Abhideya, and the Prayojana. Ultimately, he is attaining the health, that is the Prayojana. So, Abhideya Prayojana Sambandha is there. So, in such way, we can see different aspects the Sambandha can be understood. That is the Adhikari, then Vishaya and Prayojana, there will be having the Sambandha or the connection between these will be present. So we can understand the Sambandha or the relation between all these factors in a better way. So we will go through some examples. If we consider the topic of exercising, we can say that Adhikari is a person who is going for that exercise. A person who is fitness enthusiast can be considered as a Adhikari. The Vishaya, different sorts of exercising are there. Different types of exercising are there. That is considered to be the Vishaya, like yoga or gym or different sports activities are there. So different types of exercises are there. So the person who is fitness enthusiast, he has to choose what type of or what sort of exercise he has to follow. Like if he has to get a proper body stature, or he has to get a mind concentration has to be improved, or he needs a cool calm mind, such people can go for a yoga exercises, or he needs a flexible body, such people can go for the yoga thing. Then if a person has to like weight gain, weight loss, such things, he can go for the weight training gyms, such things. If a person is an athlete, he can resort to the sports activities. So what is his need, what is his interest, what is his capacity, based on that he can choose the Vishaya. That is, from the like exercising, different sorts of exercises are there, he can choose what is his requirement. Sambandha is the relation between this exercise and the health benefits what we are getting. And finally, the prayojana, what he is obtaining by doing this exercises, what he will be obtaining, that is the sambandha, that the relation which is being prayojana, or the prayojana what he is obtaining. So next, if we move with the topic of Ayurveda, we can take an example of the Kushta Roga. So the Adhikari will be the person or the patient who is being afflicted with the skin disorder or the Kushta Roga. Vishaya is the causes and the treatment. That is, what are the Nidana Sevanas a person has done and how he got this disease, and what are the management or the treatment modalities we can adopt in that particular condition. Sambandha is the relation, how this Nidana Sevana has led to this dosha imbalance and how this skin manifestation had occurred. Some of the skin, some of the Kushta severe conditions can be seen, along with the mental disturbances can be seen, physical disturbances can be seen. Some of the people, only the physical imbalances only will be See, so how these doshas are related to this particular disturbances in the body, and how this skin manifestations or the clinical manifestations are being presented, that all depends on the sambandha. And prayojana is what management we are giving and how it is helping in relieving the particular disease condition, or the clinical features can be reduced. That is considered to be the prayojana. That is the management which helps in reducing the signs and symptoms of the person. So this is how we have to understand a particular topic, the Anubandha chatushtaya. The 4 factors helps in understanding or analyzing the topic in different aspects. There is the adhikari, the person who is capable of understanding something or studying something, or who is capable of getting some knowledge or doing something. The vishaya is the subject matter related to which he is performing something. The prayojana is the ultimate benefit what he is achieving, and sambandha is the relation between these 3 factors. So this is the 4 factors which help in attaining the knowledge in a proper manner. That is the adhikari, vishaya, sambandha, and prayojana. That is the Anubandha chatushtaya. In today's video, we have covered the topic of Anubandha chatushtaya. In the upcoming videos, we will be covering the other topics of introduction to Samhita. If you find these videos helpful, please do subscribe our YouTube channel Ayurveda and enable the bell button for more updates and notifications. Thank you for your watching. Keep supporting.